Number one, like I said, poor planning. Number two, we were only about 33 persons. The force was too small to have taken over the government upon reflection. Number three, external intervention. Number four, the AFL guys that came in support did not help the situation. Some of them were going to pick jobs. I understand one AFL colonel who used to teach us ROTC, tall guy from Lufa, went to NSA and sat down in the seat. He said, "You're the new NSA director." While gun was still firing, the thing was not consolidated. So there was a lot of things that went wrong. Communication broke down. I didn't know where Quiwonkpa was later on by midday. You know, so there was a combination of things. Like 33 men. But men were not sufficient to do that. The force size was too small.
Especially, but was that considered? Was that factored into your planning?
I was not into planning.
30 men to attack a battalion and expecting to achieve optimal results.
I didn't plan November 12th.
Now, you said that...
When I went in, the first thing they told me, 2 weeks from now, we are going to base. I went on the base. The rest of the people were in monrovia planning and talking.
Granted.
All I know that the time for D-Day, they say, okay, the training is over, you're supposed to go. So I was not in the discussion part with the leadership people. I was into making sure I ground myself into proper military tactics.
So to the best of your recollection,
yeah,
was there a plan to link up with other sympathetic elements within the AFL to assure yourself of broader support?
Quiwonkpa told us, comrade, that once we hit Monrovia, because I kept insisting to Quiwonkpa, what are you guys discussing? What is our fallback plan? Can we retreat towards Cape Mount? You know, if the thing failed. The man said all the AFL soldiers are waiting for him, and they will come on his side. And all you need to do, Joe, let's just reach in town. Your job is over. The AFL will join and consolidate the thing. They never did.
So what happened to the logistics that you're carrying? For example, did you bring in the requisite number of arms that you would have used to supply yourself or supply other sympathetic elements?
We had one big truck, so we were only able to take the arms from the truck and give each unit that were going either to the radio station, the mansion, Imperial Place, their basic load. The other arms were left in Medina, in the truck. Our basic load, we went to the mansion with Emmanuel Dennis. Emmanuel Dennis led the forces to the mansion. Emmanuel Dennis issued order to fire at the car the Mandingo kid was driving, bringing our ammunition by St. Patrick. So, right around the unknown soldier, that's where the firing took place, and the car turned around. The boy went back. So a lot of things happened. Or even the death of Bia at this place. You know, we just came from training. Nobody had first experience with fighting. That was our first battle. You know, it was dark. We never trained in the darkness. So plenty of things came to the point where we took our own men to be the enemy that was trying to sabotage the entire mission. You know, so plenty of things went wrong. But I asked questions that were never answered. And being a recruit, I keep telling you this, in military, recruits don't go to their officers and ask too many questions. No, unless you are allowed to do that. But I couldn't go to Quiwonkpa and say, look, you have to have a fallback plan. No, I mean, I'm detecting to him, means I don't know my rank. If we had come to Monrovia, they were supposed to promote me as a captain because they say I got college education. So in the army, when you got college education, you usually start as captain. So I was supposed to be Captain Wiley if we had succeeded.